This is a fivefold ministry message that I wrote in 6/15/25. I was sitting here in my office studying, and the Lord just poured this message into me, and I want to read it to y'all. I'm gathering the fivefold to Florida. It's not about building platforms. It's about taking back the land the Queen of Heaven has stolen. I need true warriors, those who have been healed and delivered, been purified by the blood, vertical relationship with me, a true remnant fire to be released to the nations. It's about dropping scales, releasing oppression, and bringing sight back to the blind, restoring the church, the true ecclesia, the bride of Christ, back to its original glory. I am equipping the fivefold that will not make a mockery on my pulpit. There is no competition in my kingdom, and all will be co-laborers for my kingdom, working together, uniting forces, and using their special gifts that tear down, uproot, destroy, and overthrow Satan's kingdom. Rise up, stand firm, and do not fear. Gather together, build up, plant where I send you. I will protect and guide you always. Get up and prepare for action. You are needed in the body of Christ to represent my truth with integrity. Why am I reading this right now? Because this is the time to release it. I will be doing another teaching on what the Lord has been showing me the past year and a half. But what I want to do is if you're in Florida and you believe you've been called to the fivefold, I want to start gathering people together. I'm in South Florida, and there's not a lot of churches, like true churches, that are really doing this right. It's a bunch of display, and don't believe that a lot of churches are doing this right, or they're not doing it all. And God is really calling me, and I'm like, where are these churches? God said, you start it, you do it. And I've probably been trying to hold back doing this for a long time, but hey, it's time. What I want to do is try to gather people on the team and start praying and interceding, telling me what you're hearing. I want to see what we can do together, because the Queen of Heaven has taken over the entire earth. This territorial spirit has been in my family bloodline. God gave me a dream. I did a podcast episode on it. Go check that out on YouTube, or my podcast, The Vertical Relationship Show. And he gave me this dream that I told my family, this territorial spirit is over the family bloodline. You guys think generational things don't exist? They do. These iniquities will go down the bloodline. If you're not the curse breaker, you need to be the curse breaker, and that is me and my family. It's not going to extend anywhere else, and it stops with me, and it stops with you. And more people need to understand this. It is so much she has taken over. And there's many names that she goes by, and worshiping the sun and moon and gods and all these things, worshiping her and participating with her, and don't even realize it. And I believe that's why God's calling me to rise up and do these things, but you're not supposed to do that singly, okay? You need a corporate team, people that are really serious. God is serious about, this understanding of deliverance, healing and warfare. You must have your own. He needs clean vessels to represent him, and he's telling me that for so long, and people just don't want to do the work. So therefore, if you're not willing to do the work, don't even reach out, because God needs people that are serious about this, and I am serious about it. I don't know what it's going to lead to, but I'm being faithful, right? That's all about being faithful in the body of Christ. And too many people are just demolishing what is supposed to be purified at the altar. And, listen, the churches I think are doing the best they can, but it's all about theology and law. When I was in Bible college, the Lord had showed me many things that people are still stuck in religious aspects, letting the word speak to them, because there were so many stipulations on it. And God doesn't want that. He wants you to know his word, but he also wants he wants to speak through his word. He wants to speak directly to you. That's one way he speaks to us. And if you have a religious mindset, you're not going to be able to hear from him clearly. But anyways, that's a different subject. If you've been called to the fivefold, go ahead and check out this link. Apply. Okay, your story. Let me know your testimony, and we'll go from there. Okay, this is in God's hands. It's not mine. Okay, bless.